Chris Siamof at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and today we're going to talk about 10 things as a seller you should not do when you're selling your home. So let's get started. Number 1, do not overprice your home. Be sure that you're working with a realtor that has looked at the market, looked at comparable sales, just like an appraiser would in that neighborhood to get an idea of pricing. Buyers and other agents will overlook overpriced homes. Don't go with an agent that necessarily buys the listing, gives the highest price. It's not in your interest. Customers are very savvy. They go out to Zillow, they go out to realtor.com. They know what the price should be in your neighborhood. Yes, there's fluctuations in interest rates and buying power. So if it doesn't sell in 10 showings or 10 days in our market, then we're looking at a price reduction. And we don't always get it right the first time, but listen to the guidance of your agent and you're most likely to get the best price in the first 10 days of it being listed. Number 2, do not ignore curb appeal. First impressions matter. The top payback, interestingly enough, is on your front door and your garage door. So if you're considering replacing a garage door or front door because they look tired, that is a good investment of your time. You only have 30 seconds to make a first impression. So does your home. First pictures on the internet are always the outside pictures. Simple updates like fresh paint, landscaping, and a clean entrance can boost the value of your home. Number 3, do not neglect repairs and maintenance of your home. Small issues can scare buyers away. Consider peeling paints and scraped up floors. Consider taking down drapes or valances if they date the home. Replace bedding and towels to create a spa effect in your bedrooms and your bathrooms. Buyers buy an emotion, and mutual living spaces like kitchens, living spaces, outdoor spaces, depending on the area of the country, sell homes. Consider small repairs like touching up the paint, edging the lawn, exterior lighting. Consider maybe that pop of color for the front door. I had a property I sold last year. It was a tan house. We painted the front door red, made all the difference in the world. Neutralize odors within your home from cooking and pets. Make sure your pets are not home during showings. A home with ongoing issues will be considered not well maintained. Consider a home warranty if your mechanicals are older or your appliances are older. A lot of times you can get a home warranty coverage for very little during the course of the listing, and it's an added bonus for the buyers. Find all your old user manuals for your appliances, for the furnace, the hot water heater, make them available. Look up what your utility bills were. All these things will ingratiate you to the buyer. Number 4, do not do poor staging and clutter in your house. You want to depersonalize this home. You want the buyers to visualize themselves in your home. So take out those drawings from the kindergartners, the pictures, all the family pictures all over the refrigerator, all over the walls. Let the next buyer visualize himself in the home. Rearrange your furniture. Get rid of that tacky old couch that you have covered with a blanket that the dog sits on. It's not selling your living room. Consider lighting. Don't underestimate lighting. Harsh lighting can be, in bathrooms, maybe it should be a little softer. Consider the effect of daylight lighting in certain areas, simulate daylight, because people want to feel comfortable in your home, and harsh lighting will not help sell your home. Number 5, do not do amateur photos. Work with an agent that does professional photos. There's floor plans out there. There's virtual showings. There's video tours. There's 3D tours. We have a lot of people moving into markets that don't even walk through your home. They're relying on that realtor to give them a tour. Maybe they're doing a room by room tour online. So don't underestimate the power of photos. We've all seen that picture of a for sale by owner where they're reflected in the mirror, whether it's a bathroom or a hallway, and they're trying to sell the house. So don't be guilty of that. Or maybe you see their shadow on the driveway because they're taking it in late afternoon. That does not sell a home. Use a professional photographer that your realtor uses that has smartphone and good lighting. Make sure that you have great photos, 3D tours, maybe even drone shots if appropriate. Number 6, don't be home when they show the house. Don't make that buyer uncomfortable. You may think it'd be great for you to be there to answer all their questions. Leave a love letter to the house if you want to, talking about the neighborhood, selling the neighborhood. That goes a long way because people want to know if their neighbors are pleasant, if there's kids in the neighborhood. I tell people to count the swing sets, but do not be home during showings. Do not leave your pet home during showings. Take all reminders of your pet with you. If you got that pet bed and the bin full of dog toys, take them with you. Make sure the litter box is clean. Make sure that everything smells good in your house when you leave. Do not stay for showings. Number 7, not marketing your property properly. It is important to use a realtor. Realtors net more money for your home. They negotiate on your behalf. They know how to market through their channels, through their connections. They negotiate on your behalf. They create a middleman. They take out the emotion of it. And they're not only going to put it on the MLS, they're going to use social media. They're going to tell their friends. They have a list of buyers they work with, a portfolio of buyers. They do video tours, house plan, 3D tours. They can give you advice on what will net you more money in selling your home. They present a better product. Number 8, do not take low ball offers personally. This is an emotional process. Negotiation is part of it. That's why you hire a qualified realtor. Consider countering instead of rejecting outright. Stay flexible on your price and your closing terms. You know, every market's different. Our market in Wisconsin is fantastic. If you have a house under $400,000, if it's priced right, it should sell quickly, and you should be in the driver's seat as a seller for terms. But don't take those offers personally. Number 9, do not hide any issues from the buyer. It's going to bite you in the long run. Being dishonest about home defects could land you in court. Provide full disclosures so they have no, issues later. If you had water in that basement in the spring 10 years ago, disclose that. Say how you addressed it. If you had a storm and you replaced the roof, be sure to disclose that. Just make sure that you're upfront about everything and you won't have any problems. Number 10, don't sell at the wrong time. Well, this one I struggle with because there's really no wrong time to sell your house. I will say that in the Midwest with the winter, there's a lot of people that will not move when there's snow on the ground. That is why most of the housing goes on the market in March or April, and people don't like to move during the school year, but people move for different reasons. Deaths happen, divorce happens, job changes. So there is no wrong time to sell your house. Just consider that you're going to be competing with more in March or April. And if you're, in the holidays, you may not have as many showings, but then guess what? Your house is going to stand out if it's decorated beautifully too. So just be flexible on when you sell your home. So I'd love to talk to you more about how I sell homes and how I market homes. I think it's also good that you work with someone that knows the area, knows the neighborhood, is selling people on the area. I live in this area. I've lived in this area for 32 years. I've been doing this a long time. I love this area. I can tell you all about the schools, the parks, the fun things to do, sell you on the experience of living in Wisconsin. Be sure to check out Northeast Wisconsin Home if you want a buyer's guide or if you'd like some more information about how I sell homes. Please reach out. Till next time.